We should be able to cook here.
Guess I misread the landing.
Reflexes will not serve you well here.
Double demon fang!
Denied! Shattering the
I'm ready!
Attack!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Going in! All thanks to you!
Double demon fang!
Going in!
I'm ready!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
Hell yeah! There's no way you...
Well, guess I'm off to bed. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Vholran is expecting you at Castle del Fharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Vholran's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shionne, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Fharis castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar!
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danan slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing, or breaking through for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Vholran is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shionne. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them?
Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Vholran? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Vholran.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Vholran goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Vholran out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Vholran, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
Shionne!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shionne,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shionne?
Lies.
Swords! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Vholran's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire. Unless you have a better idea.
Dragon Far enough!
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shionne!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shionne! Shionne! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! The pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shionne! Ah! You picked the wrong fight.
Dance on the wind.
Going on my watch.
Blood. Rending you
Dragon
apart.
Flash!
Let us dance in the wind.
Far enough!
Now, here I
Air
come.
thrust.
This one's mine.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shionne! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Alphen!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shionne. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shionne.
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Vholran is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shionne.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Vholran out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shionne are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shionne. So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shionne, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Vholran could have been behind what just happened with Shionne's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Vholran's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Vholran specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Vholran's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shionne? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then, seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone. Shionne.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shionne. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. must be Vholran's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Vholran!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the damning puppets we dealt with outside.
Dragon Swarm!
Get into the way! Air thrust!
Double Demon Fang!
Get in the way!
Can't get out of bed!
This one's mine! Igneous
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Elusive
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Double Demon Fang!
resonate with the earth!
Double Demon Fang!
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Try harder!
Air thrust! Now for something
Double Demon Fang! Take this!
in the way!
No escape! Double Demon Fang!
On your
Double Demon Fang!
everlasting darkness!
Dragon Swarm!
Negative gate! Take that! In a bind?
Tiger Blade!
Burn it! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
They smite with
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
More for the stockpile!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Vholran, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Vholran.
As expected, Vholran's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we... reach.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other, and yet I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message, one of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shionne. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Coming through! Ignite! It's wide open! It won't escape me!
Now you see what I can do! Far enough!
On your dragon form! Double the flame inside me! Bloody hell! Our art is being interrupted.
We'll soon see about that.
You picked the wrong fight! Lightning slash! Double demon fang!
With this, I can become even stronger.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
Hi, Poodle!
Double demon fang! I owe you one.
Now you see what I can do!
I owe you. This one's all mine.
I'll grind you into dust!
Dragon swarm!
Blow them away!
Take it!
Double demon fang! Ignite! Now or never. Blow away! Dragon form! Elusive field!
Jolie! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Water! Here!
Double demon fang!
Spread!
Blow away!
Lightning orb!
Raining slash! Dragon form!
Now!
Double demon fang!
All yours, Kisara.
I need to be stronger.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Go no further!
Dragon swarm! Blow away! No further!
These ones can run rings around us! I'm out of ammo!
Elusive field! Too fast! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This one's not on my watch! Send it on over!
No
Here's the blazing cascade!
You can wrong fight!
Seal!
Double demon fang!
Lord of the Sunlight! Where are you going?
Dragon swarm!
More annihilation! Radiant fire!
The enemy builds our
We'll soon see about that! Hear my call! Far enough! Spread! Here's the
Dragon swarm!
blazing cascade! Do it! In here!
Crush!
Lord of the Sunlight! Annihilation!
Dragon swarm!
Downfall!
take this.
Shining Inferno!
This.
I know you are! Double demon fang!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I won't forgive you!
Ignite! Try harder!
I'll thank you.
Dragon swarm!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I'm getting everything!
Green Bay, pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you!
Ours is being interrupted.
Ready to go!
Dragon swarm!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Try
Blazing
harder!
cascade! In here!
Now you see what I can do.
It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Bathed in blood. Raging lava. Bloody howling.
Freeze Lancer! Lightning Damage! Sweet dreams! Mega Ray! I'm all stuffed up!
In a vine.
Double demon fang!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon swarm!
My astral energy! Here! Will this hit? Where are you going?
Double demon fang!
I'll blind you with a
Here's a
shot.
healing arm! Dance in the wind! Here goes! Don't do it! Lightning to death! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Reflecting thy vengeance. Anything in armor is all mine. Armor won't save you.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Damn, it's a trap!
Let's see you've got.
Raging cascade! Here, lunar corruption! Turn this and get a bite. It's a duel of the arts!
Let's see you've got.
Glory to Vholran!
Some fights
Be
are
careful,
better
everyone.
left unfought.
This one isn't normal. What's this thing?
Hey, Shionne? Do you, you know,
What is it?
do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria, you know? If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
Let's dispose of the trash.
On your
Lightning orb! Torch sail! Lightning not in your dreams! Water!
can't get out of this.
I never miss! Take that!
Dragon form. I'm ready.
Raging
Rinwell.
cascade!
Light burst forth.
Radiant genesis! Lunar corruption! Here goes!
Armor won't save you.
Benediction light.
Double demon fang. Heal. Dragon
Light
form.
astral energy! Lunar blast! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! I'll be safe!
Looks like we won.
You're so strong, Shionne. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I won't forgive you! Demon Land! Roll away! Eagle Lane!
You take this! What's not even fair?
Now you see what I can do!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me help!
Take this!
First aid! I never miss!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
An astral arc?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Arch Field!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo! Thunder Field!
I have no limit! Dragon Castle!
In here!
Reload! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Tempest! Catapult! This one's all mine!
It's over!
You picked the wrong fight! Can't get out of this! I owe you one! I'll face you! Benediction light!
This one's mine! Denied!
It's on! Ignite! Dragon Swarm! I've used too much! Cosmic Rush! Double Demon Fang! Begin! Double Demon Fang! Negative Gate! Dragon Swarm!
Let me help your dream!
Double Demon Fang!
By the power of water!
Double Demon Fang! They smite!
Here's a healing arc!
Blow away! Execution! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Beckons into everlasting darkness. Double Demon Fang! Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
Elusive Deity! Ignite! I'm ready! Shionne!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
Through!
Lunar corruption!
Dance on the wind!
Lightning orb!
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
What's this thing?
Gotta break through!
Here I come!
Water, let's cut our losses.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Oh, no further! I'll be saving this one. Here goes! Here's evil!
I can shatter any steel!
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
Get lost!
Lightning is dead! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Another incantation brewing. A spot of beast hunting, anyone? Pesky airborne scoundrels.
lost.
Going to Vholran! Try harder!
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
See what you've got.
Going to Vholran!
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Dispose of the trash.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits. You're saying we should check the owl forest?
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Vholran rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Hear me! Flame of fury!
Can't get out of this!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! I'll be
Aim for the weak spot!
Freeze laser! Thunder field!
Elusive deity!
All mine!
The raging cascade!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Resonate with the earth!
Oh, maybe this one!
Stalagmite!
Searing flame! Reload! Another arrow!
Burn!
Watch him!
Air pressure!
Lightning orb!
The enemy wields us too!
We'll soon see about that!
Everlasting darkness! Negative see what I can do! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! It's better if you don't get out of it.
Try harder!
Air thrust! I never miss! Light astral energy!
Double demon fang!
Lunar blast!
Let me free you of your power.
Shining supernova!
Water! Here we
Sleep
go!
now.
Dragon Swarm!
Flame of fury!
Captivity! Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Searing flame! Not in your dreams!
Can't get out of this!
One more! Will this help?
This one's all mine!
Captivity!
Healing circle! Lightning! Here!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Benediction light.
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Dragon Swarm!
Let me free you of your power.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Swarm!
Healing circle! Thanks! Just what I needed! Lightning to death! Where are you going?
On your
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Another incantation ruined.
Try harder!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Blow away!
Here's the evil!
Raining
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
in a bind. It's go time.
Eat them!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
I'll smash you. Nothing gets by me.
More with that kick strong! Water! Hear my call!
Double Demon Fang!
Sleep now! More for the stop line!
Dragon Swarm!
It's weakened!
Begin! This ends now! Here I come!
I'll be
It's
saving
over.
this one! A war magic is now!
Blow away! Lightning Rupture!
Raging
Double
Hurricane!
Demon Fang!
Elusive deity.
Seal!
Dragon Swarm!
More for the stockpile!
What?
Radiant blood! Here!
It's too much!
Just what the doctor ordered! Here, let me help!
That should do it!
In the sky is mine! Raging one's mine!
Burn!
Seal! Here, let me help! More for the stockpile! Dancing away!
Double Demon Fang!
In a bind.
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Into the center! Like astral energy!
Try harder!
Just what the doctor ordered!
you.
Stop!
Benediction light.
Here goes! Technique supernova! Mega ray! Gemini Alpha! Here goes! Mega ray! Just what the doctor ordered!
It's on! Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
I owe you one!
Seal!
Double Demon Fang!
Light astral and lightning command blast!
Hitting pile driver.
I'll heal you all!
Eat them!
Confiscated!
Soaring blast.
Healing circle! Thanks to lightning control! Lunar corruption! Lunar voltage blast!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the chargers to me. Far enough.
I need something.
You need to be healed.
How the mighty have fallen.
Let the marksman handle this.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight. Not today!
Now or never. In a bind.
This should do it!
Here I come. Everlasting grace.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Dragon Swarm!
I can do this all day.
The tempest engulfs you. I'm ready. Relapse. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Lunar corruption!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Catapult.
I'll heal you all!
Ready to go.
Flat!
Wait! Something's happening!
They fuse together.
Light astral energy! Dance to the wind!
It became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Now you see what I can do! This one's mine!
Try harder!
Where are you going?
Burn!
Take this! Take this!
Here I come!
Lightning orb! Raging
Let me
cascade!
free you
Dragon
of your
Swarm!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Take it! And again! Lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Mega ray!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Blind you with the dust!
Here comes by the power of water! Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Lunar corruption! Light astral energy! In the wind! Seal! I'll heal you all! Lord of the Snowtime!
Double Demon Fang!
Confiscated! Lunar corruption!
Ready to go! Denied! Now you see what I can do!
More Vholran!
Struck!
In here!
Struck!
I've been ready! This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Tearing flame of fury! This one! Burning thrust! More with that
Double Demon Fang! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Here!
Raining
Now or
Thrust!
never!
Yes,
In a vine?
Dragon
Air
Swarm!
thrust! Downfall! Photon! I'm out of ammo! I'm all filled up! Annihilation! Light by the power of water! I'll heal you all! I'll be saving this one!
Double Demon Fang!
I've used too much.
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Photon blast! Into the shadows! Here goes!
Double
Let's do
Demon
it!
Fang! Totally! In an instant! Impact Rock! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Vholran. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shionne?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
We don't know what else Vholran's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shionne is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Vholran.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shionne...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shionne said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shionne's dealing with a lot right now, maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Vholran is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hoodle. We'll get through this.
Shionne?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Vholran! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping sheep, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction. To help pass the time, I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Vholran, and free those you've enslaved. Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Will I look forward to disappointing you? Be gone.
I'll be saving this place. I can handle it. It's over. Radiant, here. Lightning aura.
Take this.
I'm out of ammo. Ready. Back into the
Enjoy.
Annihilation. Not your dream. Take this. Radiant, I'll heal you all.
Fall.
Sleep now. Healing. Dance in the wind.
How about some of
Where are
this?
you going?
Dragon form! It's on! Ignite!
Sleep now. Here.
Take this. Blow away!
Glacial
Enjoy.
spear. Now for something special.
No further!
I'm out of ammo.
Dragon form!
I'll face you.
Take that.
Elusive deity.
Double demon!
Ready to go.
Double demon fang!
Lightning condemned. Far enough. Here's a healing arm.
I can carve through captivity.
Water.
Elusive deity.
How about dragon form? Take that. Double demon fang! This one's all mine!
Tough field. Lightning. Still Sleep now. This one's mine.
Take that.
Extra energy. Dance in the wind. Feel. I'll be saving you. Not in your dreams.
Dragon form! Take this.
Rending you. He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
I can handle it. Water.
Try harder! Ah! This is over. Double demon fang! Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Is that it?
Dragon form!
Elusive deity. I'll face you.
Let's keep planning.
Now this is the thing.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm all stuffed up. By the
Double
power of
demon
water.
fang!
Then,
Take this.
Photon slam. I'll heal you all. Lightning orb.
Burn!
Raging cascade.
Psionic Rock! Try harder!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Try harder! Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either.
Here! Try harder!
In a bind?
Here.
I never miss.
Take this.
Dance in the wind. Here goes. Here I go.
No! Did we get him?
He's open. Let's go! Can't get out of this.
Shining supernova.
Dragon Swarm!
Now we're there.
Come on!
Here's another.
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning
Try
Fang.
harder!
Lunar Thunder Blade. Raging Cascade.
Double
Sweet now.
Double Demon Fang!
Astral Arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Shattering execution!
Here's another.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Orb. Astral Energy.
I can carve through armor!
Just like that.
Freeze Laser.
Rending you apart!
Now this is enjoyable.
Light Astral Energy.
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade. I never miss. In here. Lunar Corruption.
Fool. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Lunar Corruption.
How about some of this?
Ready to go.
Take that.
Downfall.
Eat this!
Lightning Orb. Raging Cascade. Far enough. Dance in the wind.
Try harder!
Here!
Double Demon Fang!
That's far enough.
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the ensnaring to you. Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Seal.
Come on!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation. Photon Radiant Blood.
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation.
Take this.
Raging Cascade.
Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
By the power of water. Annihilation.
Finished! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Got him!
It's all over. Vholran. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the sovereign, how is it possible that Vholran has that crest as well?
And if Vholran's the sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, but your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin?
You used
people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you. No one did. What do I care? Your wants. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. Double demon fang! Unleash lightning!
Now you see what I can do!
Prepare to be sealed! Aaron!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Double demon fang! Unleash lightning!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now. Lightning! Now
away! Aaron!
Annihilate!
Double demon fang!
Lightning! More without! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Double demon fang!
Ready!
This should do it! Double demon fang!
This one's mine! More where that came from!
Double demon fang!
Here's evil! Shiny Disintegrator! Raging Cascade! Born up!
Bloody howling!
Here goes!
ruined.
Raging Arrow! Unleash now! Cascade! Here! Flame of Terror!
Eat this!
More where that came
In a
Here's
bind?
evil! Here comes lightning
I can
condensed!
carve through armor!
Freeze Lancer! Thunderblade!
No dawn shall break light. What in the world?
Dohaline!
I'm all right. I'm still standing.
Gop! Double demon fang!
Lightning condensed! Thunderblade!
Double demon fang!
Guiding you apart. Bloody howling!
All hell bow before me! Dragon swarm! Accept your fate! Impudent!
To me.
Now, Glacial Spear!
Dragon begin!
This is in the sky,
Take
it's
this.
mine! Here
Take
goes!
this.
Water! Here
Demon
goes!
fang!
Blood! Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched one!
No! Everyone together! I'll shoot him down!
Dragon roar!
Go get him!
Denied. Armor won't save you. On your take this.
Air thrust! Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! Know your place! Blood! Rending you apart!
Bloody
Kneel before your sovereign! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
He's about to attack. Yes, we need to stop him.
You picked the wrong fight! I am crucial! All others shall be banished! Try harder!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this? I shall erase demon fang! Destroy double demon fang!
Ready to go!
No further. Thanks.
In here! Far enough!
Now you see what I can do.
More for the
I'll grind you into dust.
Reload! Photon blast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I can do without this pain!
Not on my
Benediction
watch!
light.
Unleash lightning! I owe you one!
Air thrust!
show you double demon fang!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Double demon fang!
Freeze Lancer! Thunderblade!
Dragon swarm!
Hitting Christmas. No further.
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Far enough. Now you see what I can do.
Let them mark me!
Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Double demon fang!
Baby this way!
Elusive deity.
Ignite!
Laser ray! Annihilation! Photon
Double
blast!
demon
I'll
fang!
use
Kneel before your sovereign!
Raging Cascade!
This should do it! Double demon fang!
Here's a healing arm.
Double demon fang! They slice! Double demon fang! Truth of it! All others shall be banished!
Here's the evil.
Double run!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shionne. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shionne, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the Master Course!
Is that darkness? A dark master core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Vholran's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. And in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose, but whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shionne for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shionne's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Vholran. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle. Hey, Shionne.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Vholran. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now, yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Vholran's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Vholran's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Vholran's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me. We all need salt in order to survive.
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.